This game actually has really nice music, I just realized. Hey, folks, I'm Serious JG. Well, you know what game had really nice music, actually? Dynasty Warriors 9. Fucking dumpster fire game, by and large, but some of the, like, epic, majestic tracks from the soundtrack, I'll still get stuck in my head. But anyway, this is not Dynasty Warriors 9. This is Samurai Warriors Spirit of Sanada. What could it possibly have in common with the Dynasty Warriors game? In fairness, they have completely different game engines now. So, yeah, stuff and things. Let's see about this Okuni quest, because that's the one that I feel like we actually could do now. Iga Mountains, yeah. We could also do Treasure Thief. Basically, one of them is wander around trying to get the right event to trigger in the Iga Mountains free roam zone. The other one's the Yamazaki free roam zone. I got no idea how to do this Komoro Carp thing. At some point, I'll probably, you know, Google it, see if somebody put a thread about it on GameFAQs boards or something. Or I'll just ignore it, because who cares? So, yeah. Runaway Ninja. Runaway Ninja never coming back. Oh, that's right. We can actually use whoever the hell we want for these. So we could suddenly, inexplicably, have Nobuyuki back in the story. Mazuyuki... it's not a whole lot of point in using him anymore. I'm kind of sick of Sasuke. I just use Yukimura. Yeah, Yukimura's fine, whatever. We'll drag Cha-Cha along, even though the story says she's no longer chillaxing with us, but she has no choice. Okay, so we'll go finish exploring. But basically, we're just looking for Okuni. May discover something of value. Oh, look, ninjas. Ninjas everywhere, not a drop to drink. This is the land of the Iga Ninja. Do not interrupt our training. I'm going to become the greatest ninja Slayer's ever seen. Hi, I'm not a ninja. I don't know why I'm here, actually. Some low-ranking ninjas. Yeah, have fun beating up those ninjas. We don't really have a reason to be attacking them, as far as I know. I guess these ninjas are loyal to Ieyasu, who is he an enemy of Hideyoshi? Technically, he is not Hideyoshi's enemy right now, but it's like very much a, well, he is really. Runaway ninja never coming back. We're supposed to beat them. They're the special enemy of this area. So, oh, and Cha-Cha defeated him before we could, but we still get credit. I'm not sure if, did he drop anything cool, or did Cha-Cha defeating him prevent that from happening? Or maybe they never drop anything cool. The point of that, if we defeat enough of them, we get some kind of bonus. There's the exit, so we don't want to go there. Well, an exit. It's the middle finger ninja. Ooh, there's a secret ninja path. Look at how secret it is. There's no way you could ever notice that if you weren't a trained ninja. Oh, female ninjas. Kunoichis, if you will. I wonder what they're called in the Japanese version of the game, when Kunoichi's character name is the word for a female ninja. Were you a high-ranking female ninja? I guess you were. From the death, I didn't really get a good look at the character model. The death sound suggested. Okay, maybe this is where we encounter Kunoichi. I mean, Okuni. That seems like a trick somehow, but I guess we'll... Yeah, I figured not all of them would have anything in them. Level up, bitches. Like, after we open them, Okuni will show up and yell at us because this was her stockpile or something. It feels like a plot thing to have all these treasure boxes here together. Well, I guess it's not. Okay. we left a little blue glowy behind. Yeah, 4 iron ore. There's no way we could complete the level without getting that. Yeah, it's a lot of ninjas, alright. We watched Master Ninja and Master Ninja 2, the Mystery Science Theater episodes, fairly recently, and I have a huge soft spot in my heart. Almost any Joel episode I really like. Some of them are not that great, particularly really early ones, but I like them usually. And I remember reading somewhere some kind of behind-the-scenes article about the show, and them saying, and it seems like Joel and some of the other writers wanted to do more Master Ninja episodes, because there's a 12-episode series. I believe, I don't know if they packaged them all as movies, but they could have done 6 episodes worth of that instead of 2. And, she's actually killed more enemies than I have. And, which is nothing to boast about, because I'm not even trying to kill enemies, really. But this behind-the-scenes article said cooler heads must have prevailed, implying that the Master Ninja episodes were terrible. I fucking love the Master Ninja episodes. I don't think most, even Mystery Science Theater fans, probably don't remember anything from them other than Master Ninja theme song, but... Oh, Max Killer used to be able to walk. I mean, come on. That's good stuff. It's entirely possible we go through this entire level and Okuni never pops up. She's just not... She's not going to show up every time. And I would say, oh, it's okay, we're getting cool material, we're getting materials we need, and we got a bunch of gold from that place, but, like, none of that stuff really matters anymore. I feel like we're kind of beyond the point in the game where that stuff matters. At least for me, because we've already got Yukimura up to level 50. We're already spending gold to raise his level cap. I mean, I could put it on a higher difficulty level, but... I mean, I started the playthrough on normal. I might as well just beat the game on normal, right? Oh, never mind. Oh, are you another of those awful robbers? Then you will make a donation to my temple. I don't see how those two ideas are connected. Well, anyway, she just flat out attacks us. We just have to murder her. Not a whole lot else going on. No, that's very naughty of you to steal money from the weak like that. So does that count as us having done that quest or not? Oh, there's a ninja path up there. Well, whatever. Oops. Doesn't look like I can actually check those types of quests from this menu anyway, so whatever. Wow, that's great. I don't know why I'm bothering to ride to an exit. We can just manually exit whenever we want to. We got 3 conch shells, which we really don't have a use for anymore. And there's what's-his-name's dewdrop, unless it's a lady who has a dewdrop that's her very own. We took out a runaway. Yeah, we should win some stuff. We got spiders. That's a great reward. 10. Thank you for defeating the runaway ninja. Here's 10 spiders. That is literally what has happened here. We also got experience. We got even more conch shells and white snake skin. So there was a bris somewhere around here, and they rewarded us for whatever we, I guess, exploring all the areas. Let's return to Castletown, and for Castleton, we'll see if I've gone a third of the way through the video without yawning. Maybe this cold brew coffee's working. But we will return to Castleton. Yeah, okay, so that does count as successfully completing the quest. We just had to come back to town before it would tell us that we had completed it. Yukimura-sama. 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 Of course, I don't remember who actually gave us the quest, so that's going to be an issue. I don't think it was Fishmonger again. Yeah, he's didn't have a dialogue box, JG. He just had a coin over his head. You got to remember what these icons mean. Thank you. Can I have another? Let's see. It was reported to us by Frightened Man. So we just got to keep an eye out for Frightened Man. Not Tricked Man. These are amongst the worst Mega Man bosses. Frightened Man, Tricked Man. They really were not, anything to write home about. Typically, I write home about Mega Man villains all the time. I mean, when I'm not doing Skype calls to tell my family about Mega Man villains, I'm usually writing them hard copy. And I just try to walk directly through a cat, which incredibly uninterested in Yukimura. You would think, whatever. A couple videos back, I was teasing All Dragon for getting caught, just getting distracted by obstacles in his game world. There's Frightened Man. You can tell he's got a house over his head. It is supposed to be a signpost with a check mark. Oh, you defeated her for us, so where's our money? What's that? The woman was only stealing from bandits and robbers? Uh-oh. And you think I was the one who was actually stealing from the peasants? Oh, it's true. You're right. I confess. I probably shouldn't have just confessed, though, because actually you didn't say anything to me. I kind of just did that all to myself. I'm sorry. I won't steal anymore. I'm really, really sorry. Truly, consider this my penance. And he gives me a carp. What is he going to do here? We got 10 Magatama. Oh, and Wisteria. And orchids. Wow. I don't care about any of that. I'm sorry. No, it's not your fault, my friend. I mean, I kind of don't care about any of the game's economy now. It's you, Frightened Man, are not individually responsible for this. I do feel obligated to do the tasks. Just it makes me feel like a completionist. So now, we're less than halfway through a video. We might as well go try to deal with the treasure bearer at Yamazaki. All Japan Pro Wrestling Vegetables. It's like the VeggieTales meets Hulk Hogan's Dragon Wrestling meets Japan. Yamazaki, they said? Yes. I might as well bring her. She actually leveled up last time, I believe. I think she was at 50. I mean, she was really close to leveling up before, so it's not like she's getting a ton of... Oh, I actually picked Cha-Cha. I meant to pick Yukimo. Whatever, who cares? You'll play as them again, and we'll switch up. It's a switcheroo. And we're after a treasure bearer, I think. I do not recall what the actual quest was talking about as far as why we need to get this guy, but... I do not like the idea of simply wandering the land with no purpose, but I don't like much of anything, apparently. Yeah, she's a real Mary Sunshine, isn't she? Of all the, character pairings and types of duos, one of my favorite is when you have, the really, stoic or kind of serious female character who, for whatever reason, is paired with a guy who's constantly trying to get her to crack. I don't know why. That's... And the gender inversion on that gets on my nerves, so I don't know what that says about me. And I think it's a less common, like Renoa and Squall, with Renoa constantly trying to get Squall to express human emotion. Although, actually, Final Fantasy VIII has some specific issues with how that's written. The fact that you control Squall's responses, so you, to a certain extent, don't have to make him act like a dick all the time, but the game always... Everyone else's dialogue always assumes he's acting like a dick all the time. And that's not the game we're playing now, so I'm not sure what I'm talking about. I'm just going off on stream of consciousness now because I'm bored with this game. But there's a scene in the in Sailor Moon, the dub that they used to show on Cartoon Network that I watched. don't remember what episode it's from, what was really happening. I just remember Artemis saying something and trying to get Luna to have a conversation, and her just kind of like, you know, he's like, oh, it's a really nice day out. She's like, is it? Something like that, and him saying, well, not anymore, Mary Sunshine. It was like, well, that had been the most character either of those two characters had expressed for a long time on that show. Where it's a weird show anyway. Luna exists as a kind of exposition device in the first season of Sailor Moon, and then they add another. And then it's like, well, we need another one. Let's make another exposition device, but this one's male and otherwise identical to Luna. And then eventually they get into stuff where, like, you know, like they get into later seasons where like they serve no purpose because Luna and Artemis don't know anything more about the villains popping up than anyone else does. So they're just like completely pointless. Okay. Nothing to boast about. I know. We suck. We're terrible. Yeah, I guess at this point I'm going to get some kind of treasure if I just explore all the zones, but if there is an actual treasure carrier and I don't notice because I'm just running around and not paying enough attention, make sure to yell at your screens and hopefully I will hear you and respond. Put the Spirit of Sanada as we enter a place full of training dummies. Is the gimmick here that they're obscuring the view and there's all sorts of cool shit that you could be collecting that you're not seeing because training dummies are in the way, or? No, not really sure what this is about. Okay. Oh, but there's a real, I was about to say I have a bit of a Jesus theme with the doing the cross thing with the arms. I'm doing long arms. We can't all do long arms. Or arms off to the sides, whatever's an Eddie is a routine. And I'm misquoting to the point where even if you've heard the routine, you probably don't know what I'm referencing because I'm so freaking far off and how I'm referencing it. The premise being that at the Last Supper, like, Jesus is clearly posing. Nobody actually does nobody actually holds the position that he holds in the famous painting of the Last Supper. So it's like clearly he's posing. The idea is the various apostles all debating, well, what am I going to do? You can't do that. I'm already doing long arms off to the side. You got to do something else. Well, what if I do hand on the chin? No, that's not right for the picture. Whatever. Okay, we got to go past these vagabond sailors here, including the one who looks like Elvis. His stats aren't very good, and he keeps wanting more money. But you feel like you need to keep him in your Uncharted Waters team just because he looks like Elvis. Stop sucking up, Yukimura. Oh, wait, you are affecting me. My resistance to flattery is set at too low of a ratio. Famed rifleman for a minute. I thought, like, I don't know why. I thought, oh, that's what we were looking for. I was like, wait, no, it isn't what we're looking for at all. Well, I mean, I've done it before where I just ran through one of these places off screen until we found what we're looking for. But usually it's not worth, like, usually that represents like 5-10 minutes or less of off screening. Where I'm like, oh, if I'd known that it was going to hop up, you know, after this much time, I would have just done more exciting stream of consciousness nonsense for you guys to listen to. Shattered armor, something or other. Oh, well, we've already been here. Never, damn it, this is the way we came in. Alright. Ah, damn it, this is your fault, famed spearman. I actually wanted to finish you off. Which caused me to slow down with a bunch of riflemen nearby. Chuck Connors and his disgusting ilk. The bear is eyeing you with caution. What is it, the NCR? Oh, come on. Be my friend. Let's share the same space and time. Let's have part of my neck be enveloped in your fur. You know, they could have done like this classic fantasy trope of, you know, I don't want to get weird here. If Cha-Cha is, let's use the word maiden. If Cha-Cha is still a maiden, then she could have like a special connection with the bear could be like a unicorn. It could have a special connection with her female innocence. I don't know. It could just be a thing like, you know. Usually there's oh, treasure bear discovered. Okay, well, where the hell is he? Because we need to get him. He's going to try to escape. Did we actually kill him? Or yeah, we already killed him. Okay, good. Okay, so let's just see if I can find it. Unless I already collected it. I didn't notice any reward dropping for that. But if we killed him with our big area of effect Muso, he would have been over here somewhere. I doubt the 100 gold is what he dropped. We probably already picked up whatever it was. Anyway, let's end exploration, because that was the point of the whole endeavor. So this will be considered a successful completion of the quest, I would assume. Unless I'm misreading it, it looks like she was really close to leveling up and didn't. I'm surprised. I'm not sure I always understand how that particular character status screen works. Goal achieved, special reward obtained. We got a Kappa's plate. That would be useful if we were playing Neo too, which we're not at the moment. We got gold, gold, and gold ore, which is gold, of course, and a bunch more conch shells that we don't care about. I mean, I wonder if I could sell those. I don't think they're worth any money in this game. And we've actually done quite a few of the quests in Yamazaki already. I found out something. Apparently, you can't even, like, Sanada Homeland, I still haven't found all the Heavenly Seeds. At one point, I was like, oh, I should really, like, do all the quests here and see what the major overall reward for clearing all of them is. But it turns out you don't get anything special for clearing all 4 quests. You just get the individual rewards for each quest. But then a 5th quest won't even appear until after you're doing, like, New Game Plus, or, I don't know. I'm confused about it now, but I do remember reading something that, like, yeah, you can't even really full clear these things until after the main story's done anyway, so whatever. I'm in a good mood. I don't know why I've been so down on the game during this particular play session. It's a fun game. It's got, I mean, if you played every Warriors game ever, you're probably sick of the series, but if you've never played any of them, it's a fun game to pick up because it's just got much more story than any of the rest of them do. But, yeah, don't expect me to do a whole bunch of, don't expect, like, several videos worth of post-game content on this. You're not even going to get, like, 1 hour's worth of, what's his name? Jack Marston, adventures. It's like at the end of Red Dead Redemption 1. It's just kind of, I completed the task Treasure Thief, and I'm pretty sure I know who to report that to. I think it was the guy I keep finding over here in the market that I keep talking to, warehouse guy, whatever. It's got to be him, right? There we go, former warehouseman. Thank you. Now I'll get my job back guarding the vault. This is for you. Take it. It kicks you in the nuts. Defeat the treasure bear. Shiny ore. Who cares? Okay, rare black mica. Okay, alright, that's it. I can finally go back to guarding the vault. Now that there's something in it again. Yukimura-sama. Oh, look, new dialogue from the soldiers. Guys, new dialogue from the soldiers. We should go check that out. The warriors of Kyushu were certainly strong. My voice changes every single time. Yeah, like Masanori, there's clearly a right character voice to give Masanori. Even if I switch between different types of, like, generic cliche mafia thugs, he's a mafia guy. Look at him. He is. And I could probably come up with a consistent voice for, like, the guy in the leper mask. And then other guys, I just try to sound like their English language voice acting in Samurai Warriors 2 or Warriors Orochi. When did they stop? I feel like Warriors Orochi 1 and 2 were both dubbed into English, and they stopped dubbing all the Samurai Warriors stuff and the Warriors Orochi stuff sometime between Warriors Orochi 2 and 3. So anybody who appeared in those games, I have a voice for, because I just try to sound like how I remember them sounding in those games. But then you got Kiyomasa Kato. He's never appeared in any of these games dubbed into English, so I just have to come up with... I hear you fought wonderfully in the conquest of Kyushu. I would love to hear all about it. What this? We have heard this before. I played only a very small part. No significant defeats for some other guy. Why did it make... It's using the coloration that suggests they have new dialogue. Yeah, this is the same. Do you like the idea of peace over here? Yeah, am I even a mafia guy, or just some kind of generic Italian? American. Like, not actually Italian. This is, you wouldn't go to Italy and expect anybody to talk like this over here. And this isn't even Italian. Is he just doing a New York voice? I mean, could a Jewish-Irish guy talk like this in New York? I don't know over here. JG doesn't know what the hell he's doing over here. Lady Cha-Cha seems to have changed. Yeah, whatever. I'm just talking to you now out of spite to get rid of the you have new dialogue thing. What is this? Oh, it's actually pretty nice. And the story, again, advances the next time we chat with Lady Cha-Cha. I wish I could have gone to Kyushu. I want to go to Kyushu. Why didn't I get to go to Kyushu? Still an asshole, but, you know, he doesn't have the I have new asshole shit to say thing, so I don't have to talk to him. Something about a packed lunch. Yeah, whatever. Boy, my wife has big titties. Sorry, guys. That was not appropriate. I apologize. Alright, once again, we end a video the way that only this exciting series can. Trying to make a cliffhanger out of talking to Cha-Cha. I'm not going to claim this time that your socks are going to get blown off, but, you know, I'm past that now. When we come back next time, I will not yawn, because I didn't yawn this whole video. The coffee's working, guys. Yeah, we'll talk to Cha-Cha. We'll probably end up fucking fighting generics. It's going to be great. You'll love it. Come back next time. Sorry about the titties thing. Bye-bye.